Bring us back more cannoli.
What's up, Hurricane Mike?
Yep.
You took me to help me go through these files.
She was the
survey database. You know what files are missing.
Just got their visitor log. 42 people entered by way of the retinal scanner yesterday.
There we go. Family, how you doing? Can y'all hear me? Hey, Mike, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Blaze, can you hear me?
Yeah.
JT, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. How y'all doing, Mike, Blaze? All right, go. All right.
Family, how y'all doing tonight?
Doing all right.
Doing okay, man.
Oh, man, that's good, man. That's good, man. All right.
Mhm.
Okay. Uncle Jerry, how you doing? Come on in. Trail 504, how you doing? Come on in. Elite Goods, how you doing? Come on in. All right. All right, family. Like I say, family, big news going on today at Saints camp, man. The New Orleans Saints are not sitting pat. They're out. They're making moves. We know Alvin is going to be out for the first 3 weeks of the season. And unfortunately, the other day we lost Eno Benjamin with a apparent Achilles injury for the season. So do the Saints stay pat and sit still? No. What do the Saints do? The Saints go out and they bring in, it's just for a visit, but he's in town tonight, Kareem Hunt. They weren't finished there. They also brought in veteran linebacker Anthony Ball. You know, a couple weeks ago, Anthony Ball was one of the free agent linebackers that we identified that we thought would be a good addition to New Orleans Saints. It now seems that the Saints are moving in their direction, but I'm a little cautious. It's the reason that they're moving in that direction that has me a little cautious. I know they say the Mario Davis injury is just is a calf injury. It's nothing serious, but he had to go get an MRI on it. So, and now Anthony Boy is coming to town. We did lose Andrew Darwell for the season. I understand that, but listen, Anthony Boy as an addition to New Orleans Saints and Kareem Hunt would definitely be upgrades. It would definitely improve each room, each position group's room, and improve the team as a whole. So I would definitely like to see the Saints hopefully close the deal. Now the thing is, I don't think reports are that Kareem Hunt's not looking to sign for the vet minimum. So I'm pretty sure that his agent, himself, and the Saints have had discussions before he came down on the flight to New Orleans. First of all, you're not getting on the plane coming to a city to meet with a team if you personally are not interested in signing with that team. That's number one. So there's interest not only on the Saints' part, on his part. The man got on the plane and he's in New Orleans tonight. He's going to be spending the evening with the team. Hopefully, they can get a signing done. Also, Anthony Ball also is in town. So hopefully they can get both of these young men signed hopefully get both men signed on the dotted line, keep them in town, and put them in that black and gold, man. Listen, we'll feel a lot better about the linebacker room. Just think, Demario Davis, Pete Werner. Now you come with a proven leader. And listen, Andy Ball still can play, family. I watched him last year in Dallas. Andy Ball still can ball. He's not the Anthony Ball who's all pro, but he can still ball. Anthony Ball would be a great addition to the linebacker room to help out DeMarco Jackson, Zach Bond, Nephi Sewell. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man, kudos to Dennis Allen. Kudos to Mickey Loomis, Kyle Haley. Man, kudos to the front office, man. The Saints right now leaving no stone unturned, trying to put the best 53 they can on the field this year. And listen, if you watch today's press conference, if you've been watching all the press conference, there's a difference with our head coach. There's a difference with Dennis Allen. You can see it. It's a confidence. That's what I see. The man I think the man knows what kind of team he has. And again, this is not like last year. Last year was, again, let's stay status quo. Let's not rock the ship. No. No, this is totally Dennis. He's comfortable. We all feel that he has a very talented team. Now, next Sunday, we all start to get some answers about shaping out and forming this 53-man roster. We pretty much know who all the starters are. We pretty much know. Now, of course, the battles are opposite Cam Jordan. Who's going to be the back? Who's going to be that third linebacker on the field? That's up for grabs. Who's going to be the backup safeties? Who's going to start opposite Marshawn Lattimore? Listen, how many offensive linemen do we keep? Do we keep 8? Do we keep 9? Will Nick Saldiveri be ready? Will Saldiveri be ready when called upon, if called upon this season? Will Throckmorton make the team this year? Will Max Garcia make the team? I personally think Max Garcia is an upgrade of some of the backups the Saints currently have on the team, but there's no guarantee he's going to make this team. You know. So with that being said, family, again, we got some new family member just came in. Dakota Ori, how you doing? Come on in. To answer your question, yes, Dakota, listen, I'm a big fan of Anthony Barr, man. I would love for the Saints to sign Anthony Barr. Again, I think Anthony Barr would be a great addition to this team. All right. Kendall the Great. How you doing? Come on in. We're doing good, fam. How you doing? Thank you for being here, family. We really appreciate it. So, yes, family. Yeah, to answer your question, Dakota, man, I would love Anthony Barr to become a member of the New Orleans Saints. I think it'll be a wise decision for the Saints to go out and sign this young man, to bring him, again, experience, depth. Plus, he adds another thing. He gives you another dimension. He's another added pass rusher. He can get after the passer. He can still get after the passer. He's still sound in the run game and in pass coverage too. Again, he's not like he was, but listen, he is no liability out there on the field. He is no liability. All right, fam. So what we're going to do now, fam, we're going to check out Peyton Turner today at Saints camp when he was meeting with the media. And then when we come back, we'll get your thoughts about Peyton Turner and what you need to see, what you would like to see from Peyton Turner this season. All right. Let's get that on up there, family. All right. Put one in the chat if you can hear it, family.
I don't think you like it as much as we do.
Oh, yeah. I think I do.
Peyton, around this time last year, you had described your camp as being flashy, but you wanted more consistency. How do you feel like that is measuring up this year?
Oh, I feel good. I feel that I've been really just focused on technique and stuff. I think that my pass rush has been going better.
Hey, family, if you can hear it, put a one in the
also,
chat.
Also, part of that just me having a healthy offseason, being able to practice that throughout the offseason and come in here and apply some of that. So I feel like it's been going well.
You feel like you've taken a step forward?
I do. I think we're really competitive across the board, and I've just been playing well.
Look, Dennis has talked about that spot opposite of Cam Jordan, wants somebody to take it. Has he had that talk with you? I'm guessing you've heard that stuff, right?
Yeah, we talked in the offseason. You know, every coach is going to make sure that he talks to all his players in the offseason. So we've had conversations about it. And like I said, Carl's having a great camp too. And just going out there and competing every day, trying to earn that spot.
All right, fam, I'm going to stop it right there. Just a few things I gather from there. First of all, get this out the way, and we'll resume the video. First of all, Peyton Turner is aware that he's in the battle to start. Peyton Turner is also aware that he's been playing good. Listen, every day since the beginning of the camp. Matter of fact, let's go back. Let's go to OTAs. Let's go to mini camp. Now, first 11 days through camp, whose name positively has been ringing? Peyton Turner. Shouts out to Ross Jackson. Ross says even when he's looking at somebody else, he can't help but notice. Because what? Peyton Turner, number 98, is flashing. Peyton Turner has been good throughout all camp. Now, this Sunday begins the real work. Can he translate what he's done all summer and he's done so far in camp? Can he take that to the field and
Mm.
produce.
Mm.
That's the thing. Now, this young man, again, he's aware. He knows what's on. He knows. Listen, nobody's feeling more pressure than Peyton Turner himself. Nobody wants to succeed, I'm sure, more than Peyton Turner. So Peyton Turner family is aware, and like he said, I've been having a good camp. Carl's been having a good camp too. Again, this competition only does one thing. It makes the team better, family. It makes the team better. Jay Live, how you doing? Come on in. But again,
What's
family,
up, baby? How y'all doing, baby?
what's up, fam? Again, Peyton Turner
All right, Jay.
is aware of what's going on. Now we gonna go back, fam. We gonna finish this video. We're gonna let Peyton finish his discussion. This Peyton Turner.
On top of our break into the arsenal, and now with the timing of this rush field, how does that not sound suspicious? And what is suspicious about a 4-4 prisoner swap? Trust me, gentlemen, we are actively investigating every angle of this, but the international effort to get our citizens released from whatever Russian gulag they're in has been going on for years. That's all well and good, but ulterior motives are not.
It's not coming through, dog.
It's not coming through.
Nah, bro.
No,
I don't hear nothing.
All right, hold on.
Glad somebody said something, you heard me?
Yeah, man, y'all got me.
Yeah. If not, we'd have been up here like sheep.
Yeah,
You know?
Bro, I'm up here looking side to side like
Okay, I don't hear nothing. Hey, did y'all hear it the first time?
nothing.
Hey, when I first played it, did you hear anything?
The first time we heard it. First time with Peyton.
All right, hold on.
Peyton, the big horse Turner.
Let's see. Let me know if y'all hear it now. It's playing now. Can we hear it? No.
No, no.
No.
Oh, I know. My bad. I know why. There we
So
go.
I think TG's done a really good job of bringing it out. Our
There you go.
I got some of it last summer. I think that we've been using the NASCAR package a
Mhm.
little bit more this preseason. Throughout camp.
All right, there we go.
Rookie year, I did a pretty good amount. But
We
yeah,
all
working
just sitting
back
up
to
here
it. So everybody can play up and
staring
down the
and
line. We know we got enough talent to play up and down the line. So just make sure everybody can go in there and be productive.
That's a passing situation. Way more than
Yeah. Third down. Situation.
How is Todd Grantham impact your game so far?
I like TG. I think he's just really supportive, and he doesn't. I feel like just the way he coaches everybody's a little different. Like everybody has their set of their skill set or their moves that they like to use, and he's just not trying to coach everybody the same way, which I think is unique, and it just helps you play with more confidence, and be more confident in whatever you're gonna go do. So I think TG's
Was that a
done really
shot
good
at
job
Ryan
of
Nielsen?
bringing out, our
Yeah, that would sound like.
Well, we'll see what Ryan Nelson about. See if he can resurrect that Falcons defense.
He shouldn't want to be shooting no shot at nobody, really. Just come out and play.
I don't really think he's throwing the shot.
Yeah.
He's just talking,
No.
but that's what we do. We try
When I
to
first
read
got
into
in,
the
so
game.
I played. I came in at about
Listen to
right
Peyton,
at
fam.
270.
Yeah.
270. And then last year, throughout my rookie year, I was kind of getting back up towards like mid 280s. Last year I played about 286, 287. This year I'm back around 280, high 270, mid high 270s. So I dropped a little bit of weight from last year.
Was that something you felt better?
Excuses.
Who is that?
Peyton Turner.
I think just with Dr. Ray and DA, they've just gotten together, gotten the numbers and everything. Just we've been doing this off season and just seeing where we're most explosive at, where our speed's the highest, just where we can be the most effective. and efficient. So that's kind of what works for me is like mid to high 270s.
Probably like it. Coach tells you.
Drop some weight,
Want you at that
go
weight,
fast.
right?
Yeah. I feel good. I feel quick. I feel like everything's just coming together.
Last season, do you have any personal goals or like areas of improvement you thought about that you wanted to accomplish coming into this season?
Just like I stated it a little earlier, just like my routine. I'm just getting that solid, and I feel like I'm in a good space with that. Just getting up. At the times I'm getting up, other days I'm getting up. What I'm doing in the weight room with Dr. Ray, and then they've been a big help. And then as far as the football field goes, obviously staying on the field is the first and biggest thing. And then just being more effective in the pass rush, being more effective in the run game, from technique and just everything. And I think confidence plays into that. So. Good.
Thanks, bud.
All right, Zach.
So that was Peyton Turner family. Young man smiling. Young man's healthy. The young man's healthy. I'm gonna say it again. The kid's healthy, family. The kid is healthy.
No idea, man. No
JT,
idea.
he healthy. What more you
Look,
want?
we gonna need him. We gonna need him.
man. I mean, we gonna need him. Like Live said, we gonna need him. But man, I gotta wait to see. I ain't even gonna say nothing. I'm gonna wait to see. Man, I'm gonna wait to see. See if Sunday come here and he playing, and I say, I'm gonna say, I just want to wait to see. I want to see it.
Man, I ain't heard nothing about Granderson.
Right.
Carl been having a good camp too, bro. He been there. Carl been having
But you know what though, dog?
Both of them, huh?
You know what, dog? Though this what gets me. If you are a pass rusher and you got your technique and everything, I ain't saying nobody shouldn't be telling you or refining your technique or doing whatever. But if you're a bad man, you're a bad man. On pass rush. And when I seen Granderson, the first time I saw this guy playing, this guy showed me a spin move. He to me, I knew he was gonna get it. Who this guy was gonna get it. This guy had moves, and I always say the defensive end, if you're a pass rusher, you gotta have moves. Like Reggie White. Reggie White had moves. Cam Jordan, he even got moves. Like he's strong. He's bull rush. You gotta have a club. You gotta have something. A spin move, an in and out. You gotta have something. I'm just waiting. I'm still waiting. Me, tell you the truth. I'm still waiting. I'm gonna wait on Peyton Big Horse Turner.
You know what, JT, bro? With all due respect, bro, the 13
Yep.
games that kid done played, that kid, the talent is there, bro. The kid has not
right.
He only played 13
Right.
games, but in those 13 games, that kid's presence has been felt. Peyton Turner's the talent.
Yeah, I want to see him out there. We need him.
Exactly. We need him. We need him. We're gonna need Granderson. We're gonna need Foskey.
We need him.
Foskey. Isaiah Foskey. We're gonna need Anthony Ball. I'm talking into existence. We need Anthony Ball. I would love.
Yeah.
Hey, we did that show a couple weeks ago. And listen, I'm excited. Hopefully, they don't let him leave town without signing a contract. Let's sign a contract. Let's lock him down. But what has me nervous about that, Live, JT, and Blaze, is this. Mario Davis has been out 2 days. They say it was just a calf, but also he had to go and get an imaging done on it. Now, the next day, you bring in Anthony Ball. Maybe it's a little serious than they first thought. Maybe they won't keep him out, from the regular season or, no significant time. But listen.
Why they keep signing all these other linebackers other than fucking Quan, bro? Somebody that know the system.
Quan in Pittsburgh, huh?
Bro.
Oh, he got signed?
Quan signed with the Steelers. Quan wasn't coming back
here. Yeah, he in Pittsburgh.
Quan wasn't coming back here, bro. Quan wasn't coming back, Jay. He wasn't coming back, bro. Quan, listen, if they can bring it, Anthony Ball still got it, fam.
Nah.
Anthony Ball.
Do we, bro?
Bro, come on. We watched them last year up here, Jay. Anthony Ball can play, bro. Come on, bro. You know he can play. It's an upgrade. We need depth, experience.
Yeah, but we don't. This is what we don't need. We don't need problems right now. We don't need that. We don't need starting out no season with no problems with all these people. We don't need that. You got Shaheed. Look at Shaheed. Shaheed, they say he gonna be out probably about 2 to 3 weeks.
Okay,
man.
I don't care.
They say he'll be ready for the first set. He'll be out the whole preseason.
That's all that matters. Why I need to see him in
You know.
preseason for what? I don't need to see
Well,
him
true. But I mean, I'm looking at all these injuries. You got Pete, you got DeMario now, you got Shaheed, you got who else that is all banged up right now. You know, man, come on, man.
Yeah,
Kendrick
but
Miller.
Jay, are they season ending? No, they're live
Hmm?
right now. You don't let something live turn into something.
I can't hear you.
I say what you don't let something live or something that's
They went off.
insignificant turn into something major. Hey, live, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Blaze, you can hear me? I get
Yeah.
JT Mike went on. But JT, when he come back, I'll get with him. But what I'm saying is
What'd you
this,
say?
man. That's what I'm saying, JT. You don't
Yeah.
want small injuries to become major injuries right now. The Saints are being small.
Mhm.
We know what Shaheed
Right,
can do.
right,
They know what
right.
they got to shoot. We damn sure
Right.
don't want to do anything that's going to cause us to be
Shit.
multiple weeks in the regular season
Right.
without Demario Davis. They're in the hell with a preseason game. He shouldn't be on the field for one snap in the preseason anyway. We don't need to snap.
Yeah.
And as Allen did say, Sunday, we gonna see the starters.
Right.
A lot of teams,
But you know-
preseason game, they hold them starters out. Then they put the starters out there. New quarterback,
Yeah.
a new quarterback.
Yeah.
You know, let them get used to playing with each other.
Mhm.
Let's see how it turns out.
Yeah.
But JT, going back to Peyton
Right.
Thomas,
Right.
And look, that sound real nice and smart until somebody get hurt.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
what
we
I'm
hot.
saying. Yeah, then we
Well,
hot. That's what I'm saying.
you know what my look live. You know what my motto is live. You're only as good as your reserves.
Right.
You see, and
Only
we
as
need
good as
them,
your
but we
backup.
need them guys to be stepping up because that's right. That's right.
And listen, that's what they. One
Shit.
thing you can't say this team ain't. Man, shouts out to Dennis Allen, Mickey Loomis, and Kyle, man, Kyle Haley, man, because
Yeah.
they are doing
Yeah.
a hell of a job of addressing needs
Yeah.
for this team. They're adding depth to this team. They're
Yeah.
leaving no stone unturned. They are definitely going for it, man. You
Yeah.
bringing in Kareem Hunt and
Yeah.
Anthony Barr.
Yeah.
You bringing in listen.
Yeah.
And first,
Yeah.
again,
Yeah,
I'll
what
go
we
back-
gonna do with all them backs if we get Kareem Hunt, dog?
Here I go right now. That's listen. We worry about that when it happens. Just sign them. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is this: why would he get on the plane? Think about this though. I know I said it earlier, but thinking about this, why would he get on the plane, fly to New Orleans? Listen, that man already know Alvin suspended the first 3 weeks of the season. All right, they lost Eno Benjamin, Jamal Williams. You got a rookie in Kendre Miller, who we don't know about yet, but has been looking good in camp, but he's still yet to take a snap in the National Football League game. We got Taysom Hill, jack of all trades. Listen, for 3 weeks, you have Kareem Hunt, Jamal Williams, Kendre Miller. On top of that, Taysom Hill. I'm good to Alvin come. Hell, Alvin come back. I keep him out. Why let him
Stop,
go?
dog.
Why let him go?
What you gonna do?
Why let him go? Figure it out.
With all the backs?
Figure it
I
out.
got the answer.
I got you. Can put Alvin in a slot.
I got the
Alvin let him
answer.
keep anyway. Go ahead, Hoodie.
I
Hoodie,
got
what's
the
up, baby?
answer. I'm about to roast
Let-
J Live. Yeah, I'm about to roast you, J Live. Yeah, I ain't roast you in a minute. This is what you do with all them with them running backs. And that,
Hey, bro, you already know you can't
You know
talk
what you do?
football without J Live, hoodie.
You know what you do, J
You
Live?
already know that, baby.
You know what you do? This is what you do right here. You line up Jamal Williams to the left of Derek Carr in a shotgun. On the right side, you got Kareem Hunt on the shotgun. So you got two of them on each side. You put AK in the slot, and you got MT and Chris Olave on the outside. Who's guarding that?
Damn, what about our wide receivers?
I just said MT and Olave on the outside.
Oh.
Who's stopping Michael Thomas, Olave?
But shit, who
AK
blocking?
right,
Where the tight end?
Then Hunt and Williams. Well, they can come in on a
Yeah.
different play. It's just one play.
Look, there you go with that NASCAR pack. We're gonna have to talk offline on that one, bro.
That's real talk right there, bro.
Too good though.
There are so many options you have, man.
There's so many options, but are they going to be creative enough to actually implement that?
Hell yeah, I'm part of the coaching staff now. Got in here?
I think they is.
They hired me.
I think they are, bro. Like
they need to hire Live.
What they gonna do with what you gonna do with that, man? Hold on, I ain't got it up there. I gotta get it up there, man. I got y'all ass in the way. Hold on, let me move y'all out the way. Get out of there. All right, there you go, right there. So Live, you don't like that lineup right there?
I mean, look, I like it, but
that's AK.
But I don't know how realistic it is.
And that's Olave. They work. They telling they're working on stuff like that right now, man.
I mean, that look nice. I can buy into that.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just talent, man. Who Blaze? You popping popcorn, bro?
They need to take Thomas. Look, put Live in there. Number 8.
Nah, we don't want number 8. We don't want.
Man, put number 8 in, man.
Said, bro, Olave look like he done picked up some weight, bro.
Listen, Olave been looking like a
Olave done got a little muscle.
He been looking like an all-pro. Like Olave ready to take that next step, man. You know what I'm saying? We got
right.
We got a 1A and a 1B, and that mean problems.
Right.
Lead. You know what I'm saying? You know, we got a 1C that's coming. And Shaheed.
Mm-hmm.
But make no mistake about it.
Hey, look, I tell you what, Michael Thomas been looking better. Like I remember when we first started getting glimpses of him running. You can see him, bro. His route running looking better now. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying it's all 100%, but I do see gradual improvement.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You know, I do see it.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So now here's a shot from camp today on Live.
Right.
Look in this formation here, they're getting ready to run. You got Olave, AK, you got Jawan, and you got Williams, Jamal Williams. So Williams and AK. It was reported the other day that they were working on a lot of 2-back sets with Williams and Alvin in the backfield together. And like Hoodie was saying, I can only imagine one of them being motioned out, most likely AK, to go into the slot to take advantage of a linebacker, you know, matched up with him in the slot. But you still have the threat of a running game with Jamal Williams back there. But you spread the defense out. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they definitely, man, listen, they're definitely working on things. The thing is this. They got to stay healthy, virtually healthy, man. We got to get to the season, man, with this unit, with the starters, everybody who's penciling the start healthy and available for week 1, man. You know what I'm saying? The third team was the bottom of the roster is gonna fill itself up. There's some interesting battles that go be going on in preseason. First of all, Shaq, I know everybody been talking about A.T. Perry, but for the last couple of days, the last week or so, guess who? Guess who's been making noise? Shout out, Coach. You must have knew it.
Sneaking up there.
You must have knew it. The man Coach wants to call the next Michael Thomas. I damn sure ain't ready to say that shit. But guess what? Shaq Davis. Shaq Davis ain't far from him. So A.T. Perry will be being pushed by Shaq Davis. All right. My dog wants to make the team. Had a little struggle, but now he's been coming on. Lynn Bowden Jr.
But they talking about the other one, Hoodie. I mean, dog. They talking about Kirkwood. Kirkwood. I'm like, man, I didn't see enough of Kirkwood.
Oh, Kirkwood.
I'm off that Kirkwood train, bro.
I can see,
me too.
Kirkwood possibly is on the practice squad. You know what I'm saying? Designating him as needed. You know, the kid's a pro, man. He all he do is comes out there, he does his job, man. It's nothing flat, he gets the job.
Well, dog, who your 5 or 6 receivers is, dog? Who your receivers are?
Oh, right now,
yeah.
4 and 5 is Traquan and A.T. Perry. Lynn Bowden's close. James Washington has picked it up. I'm telling y'all who about to be out of here. I'm telling y'all who about to go.
Who that?
The one everybody was talking about. Oh, he played with Derek Carr. He go ahead, Brian Edwards.
Oh,
Brian,
yeah, he's
Brian
gone.
Elk,
He's gone.
Brian Elk was on the verge of getting released, fam, unless he do a drastic turnaround.
Mm-hmm.
Unless he do a drag. He's been too inconsistent in practice. And hey, you got other players, man, who out there just making plays.
Yeah.
Too many drops. It was reported by Ross and other John, man, you name it. Everybody he's had too many drops in. Concentration problems going on in camp, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, what I hope I hope he didn't come to camp with the thought in mind where I played with Derek. I had my best season with Derek. I know Derek likes that I'm here, so I'm damn near guaranteed to make the team. I hope he didn't come here with that mindset.
No, indeed, he came with that mindset.
Because right now it seems like he ain't in the right frame of mind. You can see when he had the press conference, they asked him about Cody Burns, and he said, "You want the real thing." I think he a good player. That's your coach. You don't know position coach.
No, I'm sorry, man. This thing is so fine. I swear to God. Anyway.
I'm just saying, fam. So you know. So you know what I'm saying, fam.
Damn lie.
This thing's fine, boy. You know how the Mills be at football practice.
Go ahead,
all right, bro. I'm sorry, man. Let me lock back in.
All right. So Hoodie, right now, hey Hoodie, what's your thoughts of the 4, 5, and 6 receivers? Who do you think right now going into Sunday's game might have a hold on 4, 5, and 6 in the receiver room?
Well, I think you named one of them, Shaq Davis. I like him. A.T. Perry for sure. Just because you get drafted doesn't mean you're gonna make the team. So A.T. Perry would be somebody that might have a spot, but might not have a spot. A person that I haven't really heard a lot about yet in camp, but we know that he can be a really good receiver in the NFL because he proved it before, is James Washington. I want to watch him in the preseason and see how his game went. I don't know if it's still the same since he got hurt. So we got to see about him. And I'm trying to think of some other receivers. Let me think, because I know we got our Olave, Michael Thomas, and Rashid Speed. Traquan season loading. Come on now.
You already know.
And if I'm missing somebody.
Traquan always perform when the pressure ain't there.
Lynn Bowden Jr.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that new guy.
Now where he come from, dog?
Who that? Lynn Bowden Jr.
Where Lynn Bowden come from?
He played at Kentucky, and he was most recently with the Dolphins. He came from the Dolphins.
Okay.
With the Dolphins, all-purpose kid, kind of like Taysom
Beast,
Hill.
huh?
Yeah, a jack of all trades. He caught college. He played quarterback, wide receiver, running, special teams. Man, listen here. Man, shout out to Ugo Amadi, man. Now, when we signed him back this earlier as one of the first signings of the off season, a lot of us just overlooked that. Some may have thought he was going to be a camp body, but I remember talking about this kid and looking up on him. And I was like, nah, this kid, he's had starting snaps in this league at safety and in the slot. And all he's done all camp, all he's done is perform. And right now, he's the backup to Bradley Roby in the slot. It's not Alontae Taylor. It is him. It's Ugo Amadi. Ugo Amadi is number 0. So he's somebody Sunday family that I'll be keeping an eye on. I'm going to keep an eye on Ugo Amadi. Going to keep an eye on our young brother, our young rookie, Nick Anderson. He's in everything. He's flying around. He has his rookie mistakes, but listen, he's there. He's got a chance. He's got a chance. OG, the linebacker from Vanderbilt. I'm eager to see all the young linebackers. I want to see Zach Bond, what he does. Nephi Sewell.
Man,
You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at all the young linebackers when they get out there. Of course, we're gonna look at the major thing. Also, Nick Saldivari, Trevor Penning. I need to see him. I need to see their.
What about at safety? Well, at safety, I want to know who backing up.
Jordan Howden right now is going to be the backup.
All right, that's good.
Tyron spoke about him today. So Jordan Howden and Lonnie Johnson Jr. I believe those will be the first two safeties in the replace
because May gets injury prone. You know, he get a tackle and he come up with an ankle or something from time to time. Yeah.
And he Smoke Monday, dude.
Yeah, Smoke. Matter of fact, Jay, your boy spoke today, man. Smoke's been in on special teams, man. He's getting rep. I'm eager to see Smoke out there. Also, man, listen, the safety room, man, it is real. Saints gonna have to let go of a good player.
They are,
yeah,
bro. They gonna get, bro. Teams are gonna come take our players like.
Listen, the Saints gonna have a tough decision. They're gonna have to let some potential starters go who don't make their team, but go.
Yeah, some they might let all pro Zach Bond go.
And be major contributors on the
slow.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Listen, they got major plans for Zach Bond. They seem to be happy with Zach Bond. Man, I think right now Zach Bond's on his team, bro. Listen, maybe they're not. Maybe that's Anthony Ball coming in. That could be the reason. I
mean, he got a spot on special teams, bro.
And listen, we don't know what special team. You don't miss having core special team players you can depend on until you don't have them. Until somebody runs a punt back or a kickoff back, then as fans you want to start noticing the special teams.
Like old fan the Craig Robinson.
Only 11 can start on offense, and only 11 can start on defense. It takes a village to raise a kid. It takes a whole team to make a football team, man. Offense, defense, and special teams.
Yeah.
We stop overlooking special teams. If you have a good special teams unit that's setting the offense up in good field position all year, that's less work the offense has to do. If you starting near your 50, near your 40, or you know what I'm saying? That's good field position. If the Saints can have that this year, instead of playing 80 yards, 85 yards, hell, you going what? You just got to go 55 yards, 30 yards, you in field goal range. So, and
who running kickbacks?
That's it. This year you got Lynn Bond Jr., you got Ugo Amadi, you got Quan Baker, you got who else running kicks? Hell, Elvin's been back there. Of course Shaheed, but I don't want to see him about Elvin back there.
They ain't gonna put Shaheed back there.
We don't need none of them back there right now. But listen, it's up for grabs, man. And my thing is the kickoff coverage. I think kickoff coverage can be better this year. Punt protection and punt. The punt receiving unit definitely can get better because every time the return man caught the damn ball, he had one or two people right in the face the majority of the season. So that unit definitely can get better. Again, and the Saints to me have been paying attention to their special teams, but they're just not bringing in guys like the Pats who are just special team players. That's it. That's all they can do. No, these guys are playing special teams, and they're able also to play the position they were drafted at or came into this league at. Ugo Amadi, Lonnie Johnson Jr. You know, look at Howden. You know, playing that shit, but the kid plays special teams. Nick Anderson, linebacker, special teams. OG, linebacker, special team. Nephi Sewell made the team last year. Special team. If he wouldn't have got hurt, could have possibly made the 53 last year. Man, I'm definitely gonna keep an eye on those young linebackers, man. Who in the hell washing dishes in the background, man?
Shit, that ain't by Blaze, huh? That ain't by Blaze, huh? Blaze eating popcorn again, huh?
Blaze not even in here. I think that's you, JT. Let me see. That JT up there. JT, mute yourself. Mute yourself right quick. Why? Why would we mute yourself? Mute yourself, JT.
No, I ain't got. I mean, y'all going in and out on.
That's you.
So it's now it's our fault, huh?
Yeah, it's our fault now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, family. So that's one thing. And let's got some tweets today from camp. This courtesy of John Sigler. The Saints bringing in Anthony Barr. Barr has started 108 of the 112 games he had played, plus 7 playoff games. And why? Because Demario Davis missed 2 practices with an injury. P. Warner in his career has missed 7 games because of injury. Zach Bond in 45 games has only 8 starts. So that's and also Andrew Dowell. Andrew Dow, of course, was lost for the season with a season-ending injury. So Anthony Barr, again, is an upgrade and needed. He's needed, family. They need Anthony Barr. They need a player of his experience and his talent to come in here, man. They need it.
You can get number 8.
All right. This courtesy tweet from our brother John Hendricks. Shout out to the Saints News Network, Mr. Kyle T. Mosley, John Hendricks, Ross Jackson, and Mr. Bob Rose. Lonnie Johnson Jr. made a really nice pick today on the goal line at practice off of Jameis Winston in the red zone. He also said that Mondays can focus on the team working in the red zone, the 2-minute drill, and also brought some entertaining one-on-one reps. And also in one-on-one reps, it was Chris Olave beating Alontae Taylor for a touchdown in the corner of the end zone. And live, shouts out to the rookie. Listen, I want to. Jake Hayner has me excited. He has me curious. I want to see this
the
kid.
dude got that it factor, Dolph. That boy got that moxie here.
I want to see him. I can't wait to see him Sunday. I want to see him, and I'm not talking about coming in with 2 minutes left or 3 minutes. I want to see the kid take some meaningful snaps in the game, have an opportunity to lead the offense on the drive, a couple series. You know what I'm saying? I really want to see this kid, man. Because
look, there's somebody that did some scouting on him, Dolph, like around draft time, and they said he's gonna be underrated until his first preseason game. That's what that dude said.
Bro. And I tell you this, bro, there's not a rookie quarterback during the Sean Payton era
that we ever look like this.
Or last year that the Saints brought in and had us all kind of wondering, like wanting to see. And it's because every day we're getting it's consistent. He's stacking days, good days, day after day after day. Of course,
just like he did in the Pro Bowl, bro.
Yeah, in the Senior Bowl.
In the Senior Bowl, just like he did in the Senior Bowl.
He's stacking those days, family, day after day, man. So that's
no slouch, bro.
I'm definitely interested in seeing this kid, man, go at it this year. This year, I can't wait to Sunday, man. I can't wait. And
man, that's crazy. We got a football game on Sunday, bro.
On Sunday, but that's cool though. That's cool, you know. And another thing too, man. When you watch the game, family, don't watch it as a fan. It's preseason. Watch JT. Watch Peyton Turner.
I love watching all these rookies.
Even if he doesn't make the play. See, a lot of times we think a player had a bad game because when we look at the stat sheet, he may not have 9 tackles, 8 tackles, or 2-3 sacks or a sack. But you can a player can have an impact on the game without getting a sack, family.
That's true.
A player can cause a team to double team him, freeing up somebody to go one-on-one, thus allowing that player to shine that game. See, the tackles on defense, they don't get, they do the dirty work. You think about it, they eat up the blocks to try to keep their linebackers clean so the linebackers can scrape, so the linebackers can scrape, you know what I'm saying, and flow to the ball, keep the linebackers clean. They do the dirty work, but they don't get the love. Everybody's not an Aaron Donald. Even last year, people say Aaron Donald had a down year. Why? Because his sack total went down. He's an interior defensive lineman. It's not normal for an interior defensive lineman to be averaging 11 sacks a year. That's not normal. You know what I'm saying?
Right. If you can get 5,
that's a
time to renegotiate your contract.
You get 3 or 4, 3 to 5. Hell, you talking money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You a wanted commodity. So we all, when they come to defensive tackles, pressure matters. Now on the end, a lot of people say, man, shout out to QQ, like QQ be saying, like, man, I won't hear about pressures, I want sacks. Everybody wants a sack, man. I understand that, man. But a pressure can pressure a quarterback into a sack. You can pressure a quarterback into a mistake. Make him release that ball 1/10 of a second faster than he wants to. Everything, pressure matters, sacks matter. Listen, what I'm saying, when you get your hand on the quarterback, you got to bring him down. Too many times last year, we left a lot of sacks on the field. You get your hand on that quarterback, get the opportunity, you got to get him down. All right, that was from John Hendricks, and this goes from our brother Ross Jackson, speaking about the 2-minute drill. And listen, a connection is growing between Derek Carr and his tight end, Juwan Johnson. Ross says that 3 of Derek Carr's 6 2-minute drive completions went to Juwan Johnson. And this is what they related to. The first catch reeled in, it was a first down catch. The second one was a back shoulder throw down the right seam for a big game. The last one was a nice throw up the right sideline, and Juwan got out of bounds to stop the clock. Again, today the Saints were working on their red zone offense and also their 2-minute offense. Derek Carr was said that when he was perfect on his 2-minute offense, drove the team down, led them to a game-winning field goal attempt. That today they let young Blake Grupe kick the game-winning field goal, and he was successful. So all in all, a nice bounce-back day for the offense. And, of course, these gentlemen did not practice today. Traquan Smith and Rashid Shaheed, of course, injury. Marshawn Lattimore, Veteran Days rest. JT Gray, Veterans Day. Demario Davis, unfortunately, an injury, but smart. Keep them out, get healthy. Double D. Offensive lineman Cody Martin. Andrews Pete. Lucas Crawl left with an injury yesterday. He did not practice today. All right. So that's the injury report, family, earlier. Now, let's talk about, listen, we about to reveal our list, family. We got our top 30, start our top 30 countdown. Listen, for numbers 23 to 17, if y'all want, I need y'all vote on it. 23 through 17. But right now, this is our top 30 greatest Saints defenders of all time, starting with number 30. Here we go, family. Hold on, let me get that right for y'all. All right, family. All right, there we go, family. That's our top 30, and we're going to go through it one by one. We got Dana. How you doing? Come on in. Demetrius, how you doing? Come on in. Who else come? Pammy Whammy, how you doing? Come on in. Marley, how you doing, my brother? Come on in. Who else we got? Then just roll in. Been wrong. My brother, my boy, my guy, St. John the Butler. How you doing? John, you already know. Come on in. All right, family. No cap, no filter. How you doing, my brother? Come on in. Says joint training camp is more valuable than preseason. More reps versus another team. The starters likely play 2-3 series in preseason, and the defense and great running game is called and Pete's best friend. Hey, man, I can't agree with you. Running game is always a quarterback's best friend. You're correct, sir, on that. All right. Coach says you're not playing, man. I ain't playing, man, Coach. Let's see. What we got? G Reed 504. How you doing? Come on in. G Reed said, who that to you? All right. Who else we got in here?
All right.
Demetrius says, I've been hearing a lot about Lynn Ball in the last couple of days. I'm ready to see him in preseason. Hey, remember when we had the Noda, bro? We had Till and L on, man. Listen. I didn't wrote that receipt, man. You know what I'm saying? I thought he's a dog horse to make the team because of everything he can do. Backfield, wide receiver, quarterback, special team, return kicks, return punts, play wide receiver. I'm just saying, man. And earlier, I think last week, I heard a report that he was having a bad, wasn't doing too good. But then after that, man, his name started ringing, man, as somebody to possibly watch out for going forward. All right, family. So what we gonna do? Hold on, we got one more comment. Derek L, how you doing? Come on in. Denise, how you doing? Come on in. All the way from the Great West. Eric Wallace. Eric, how you doing? Come on in. Man, we're gonna get back to Saints right quick, family. But man, the Pac-12, the Pac-10, Pac-12 has disintegrated right before our eyes, family. The Pac-12 is down to 3 teams now. Stanford's leaving. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe they're going to the American Athletic Conference. They may be going to the AAC or the ACC. Wow. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. But anyway, family, let's get to this list, man. Listen.
Yep.
All right. Number 30 on the countdown, family, was Tommy Myers. DB, Syracuse, round 3. He's in the Saints Hall of Fame. Tommy Myers, for your guys don't know, Tommy Myers is a good player for the Saints. And he would come up. He wasn't the biggest guy, about 190, but Tommy Myers would come up and he would lay it to you, man. So number 30 on our top 30 Saints defenders of all times is Tommy Myers. All right. Number 29. 29 on the list, family. Listen. Derlin Moe. Derlin Moe, Oklahoma, round 2 pick of the Saints in 1973. Derlin Moe family had only 12 sacks in his career. He actually had more, but unfortunately, sacks were not being kept then until later in his career. He'd definitely had more. Derlin Moe was a very good football player. So coming in at number 29 for the New Orleans Saints all-time defenders list is Mr. Derlin Moe. R.I.P. to Mr. Derlin Moe, who is no longer with us. All right. Number 28, Mean Gene, my boy, Mean Gene Atkins. Florida A&M, HBCU, round 7 draft pick.
Oh, back in them days.
One of my favorite Saints of all time, family.
I'm with you on that, though.
We'll come up, we'll lay it to you, we'll hit you, and bring the letter to you. Was a playmaker. He was a playmaker too. He made plays. So Gene Atkins family comes in at 28. Trey, big bro, how you doing? Come on in. Thank you for being here. All right, family, let's go. Number 27 on our list. Yes. He wasn't drafted by the Saints, but he was a 7th-round draft pick in 2003. He was a 2009 trade with the Dallas Cowboys, and he immediately came in and fit in with the Saints and helped lead the Saints to our only Super Bowl. He was a very good player for the Saints. He completed that linebacker unit. Number 27. I know it might shock some of y'all, but not me. To me, the number 27 greatest Saints player of all times on defense is none other than Mr. Scott Shannon, linebacker from Nebraska.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Number 26. Now, this man I didn't see play, but he's a Hall of Famer. He started out in Chicago. He's one of the best defensive players to play in the National Football League history. Mr. Doug Atkins was a defensive linebacker. Doug Atkins was about 6'6", 6'7", about 267, maybe 280, something like that. And he was a beast, man. So coming in at number 26 is the one and only Mr. Doug Atkins. I just saw, speaking of, I just saw a film of Doug Atkins' family. I know the man he in the Hall of Fame, got a yellow jacket. You know what I'm saying? So the man, no question about it, was a hell of a player, man. 1953, the man was born. He's a number 1 draft choice. He's a Tennessee Volunteer. So number 27, none other than, my bad, fam, number 26. Mr. Doug Atkins. Now, number 25 might surprise some folks. Some people may have a problem with it. I say go do your research. Some people actually thought this kid was a bust. Not me. He was a Pro Bowl player. He's an all-pro player. He was a good player in New Orleans, and he left and went to Carolina. He was still a good player. Number 20, number 25 on the list. Linebacker, Washington State, drafted by the Saints, round 1, 1995.
He was fast.
Mark
Mark
Fields can get sideline to sideline, man.
He used to be running.
That's right. Mark Fields is number 25 on our countdown.
Yeah, he was just as fast as the wide receivers.
Right. So everybody in the chat, so far, before we revealed our last player of the night, what's your thoughts on the list? Going back, Mark Fields is number 25. Number 24 on the number 26 was Doug Atkins.
Doug Atkins.
All right. Number 27 was Scott Shanley.
Atkins.
Gene Atkins.
Durley Moore.
And I went back to Gene. And we started out with Tommy Myers. Yep. So now, folks, again, what's your thoughts of the list so far? JT, what's your thoughts of the list so far?
I think that's about right. I like that list. That's about right. I mean, you look at where them people was picked at, man. I think they did some good work when they picked them at 7th round and everything like that, man. That was good.
All right. My brother John loves it. Appreciate it, John. All right. Again, family, for numbers 23 to 16, send your votes in. Let me know who you think should make the list. And we go reveal that list Friday. No, Thursday. 23 to 16 is going to be Thursday. All right. Who else we got coming in? Let's see. Got it. All right, Eric, how you doing? Welcome to the show, my brother.
How you doing, Dolph?
I'm doing good tonight, brother. How you doing?
Doing all right.
That's good, man. Thank you for being here as always, my brother. Appreciate you.
Man.
Let's go. Yeah, so Mark Fields, family. And the final member tonight, the number 24 on our list, greatest Saints defender of all time is Dave Wayman. Round 2, 1980, Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Made one of the biggest intercepts in the history of the New Orleans Saints at Three Rivers Stadium in Pittsburgh. Along with the 2 goal line stands, his intercept helped secure the New Orleans Saints' first ever winning season. So Dave Wayman is our number 24 player in the countdown of the 30 greatest Saints defenders of all time. All right. So
Yeah.
again, that's the list, man. I think, and forming this list, I took some things that family members had said. I went back a couple episodes. I listened to a lot of things you guys said. Did some research, and what I didn't want to do is just leave somebody out just because we never seen them play before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to do that. You know, and again, just looking at this list, Dave Waymer, Mark Fields, Doug Atkins. I never saw Doug Atkins play. I just saw film on the man, and I like what I saw. And he's in Canton. Scott Shanley. I think Shanley may surprise some, but not me. Scott Shanley was a major cog in the Saints getting that Lombardi. Mean Gene Atkins, again, one of my favorite Saints players of all times, all-around player. Number 29, Derlin Moore. Derlin Moore is a very good player. Only has been credited with 12 sacks in his career, but sacks were not a stat for most of his career when they did start counting sacks. So that number, of course, would have jumped up. And number 30, one of the smartest guys on the field, but he will knock you, he'll hit you. Tommy Myers weighed about 190, but he'll come up and he'll lay it to him. Was Tommy Myers. And that's our countdown tonight, family.
Yeah.
Hope y'all enjoyed it, family. Again, Thursday.
Oh, yeah.
Thursday will be 23-16.
Adolf.
Yes, sir.
Is there any news on where Wazoo's gonna go in all of this?
I'm sorry, say again?
Do we know where Wazoo's gonna go yet, or is that still up in the air?
Man, right now, man, the last thing I saw something on Twitter. So I don't know if it's facts or not, but I saw something on Twitter where the American Athletic Conference wants the 4 remaining teams. They want Stanford, Oregon State, Cal, and Washington State.
Oh wow, okay.
So
boy,
I mean, listen,
man, that's gonna be bad.
if the American Athletic Conference can get those 4 teams, that's a hell of a win for them.
Yeah,
you know,
but
gonna
make the
right.
conference better.
But let me ask you this: up there, you on the West Coast, man. How's it being accepted up there, man? I mean, the Pac-12, in a matter of mere day, really doesn't exist no more after this year.
No, in fact, I know, but but the Huskies, we're going over to the Big Ten.
Yeah, Washington's going to Big Ten.
Yeah, we know
Right.
that. And I mean, I'm not honestly, I'm not very happy about it because it's always been the Pac-12.
Right.
So, I mean, I'm not too keen about being title idea because, I mean, you're throwing away history here.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, man. It's history, man. The Pac-12, man. The history. USC, UCLA, Oregon, Washington State, man. I mean, Cal, Cal and Stanford, the game. You know what I'm saying? The band's on the field. It runs. Man, listen. I mean, man. So much history and pageantry with the Pac-12. And listen, we all know why it is. It's about that dollar, man. It's all about the dollar, bro. That's why it's happening. That's
and
why.
I think the thing that's really confusing right now is that there's really no TV deal yet either.
For the Pac-12.
Yeah, they don't even have a TV deal right now. So who even knows how that's going to work?
Right. I just think it's sad, man.
Yeah, I mean,
but listen, the Big 12, the Big 10, they benefit.
Oh man, yeah, they definitely benefit. They benefit a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you another conference that's hurting: the ACC. The ACC could have used some of those teams. Maybe the ACC gets Stanford, and Cal. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they get Oregon State. Maybe the ACC gets all 4 of those teams. The Atlantic Coast Conference.
Yep.
Now the traveling wise is going to suck from one coast to the other.
Yep.
You know, that's going to suck, but hey.
It's going to be bad for the Big Ten or what the heck it's going to be these days because they're going to have to play a whole lot of night games, and that's something that they're not used to.
Right,
but
right.
it's always been the Pac-12 after dark, and now with all these Northwest teams heading over there, they're gonna have to deal with a whole bunch of like late starts.
Right. Like 9, 10 o'clock my time.
Yep.
I'm Central time. Yeah. So they're gonna have to adjust to that, man. Have to stay up late to watch a team in the Big Ten. Also the Big 12 too, because the Big 12's got a couple teams from the Pac-12. So again, the Pac-12, man, has just disintegrated right before our eyes, man. And today has been a bad day if you're a fan of the Pac-12.
Yeah.
The history, the pageantry is just gone, man. It's just gone.
Yeah,
everything's it's all about getting as many.
Not like the old times no more.
Not like the old times, man. Listen, the SEC, and don't listen. Oklahoma and Texas join the SEC next year. They're not finished. They're not. I think they're gonna go get Florida State, and I think they're gonna go try to get Clemson to come to the SEC. You know. Does Clemson, Florida State, Miami, do they all Virginia Tech, do they all just stay pat in the ACC? And then does like I said, does the ACC try to coach some teams to come to the ACC? You know, we shall see, family, but it's definitely eye-catching and eye-opening right now to see these things that's going on in the landscape of college football. Now, it was reported also today, family, again, that the Saints had a visitor in today. This courtesy of Fox 8 News, New Orleans. Saints host free agent running back Kareem Hunt and Anthony Barr. There we go. It's up there for you guys. All right.
We also picked up a couple of linemen, Dolph? One from Green Bay.
When today?
I think it was today, if I'm not mistaken.
You might be right. I'll check.
He's a funny name. I can't get the name. It's 64.
Begin with an F, Fulage or something like that.
Yeah.
We picked him up the other day. Yeah, we picked him up the other day. Yes, sir. He came in the other day.
Okay.
All right. So it's a busy Monday, August 7th on Airline Drive. The Saints are once again trying to address a need for depth at running back. Now that it's been decided by the NFL that franchise star Alvin Kamara will miss the first 3 games of the season, serving a suspension. That may find what they may find what they're looking for in free agent running back, Kareem Hunt. ESPN's Jared Fowler reported that Hunt, 28, will be in New Orleans for a free agent visit with the Saints. And this is on Twitter. The former Russian leader could be headed to the NFC South. Hopefully, they can get his name on the dotted line without him leaving town. But I know this. Word is he's not coming cheap. He's not coming for the vet minimum. Addressing running back depth has been a puzzle for the Saints all offseason. Jamal Williams was signed in the offseason to be an upgrade over departed Mark Ingram, and Kendre Miller, a playmaking back, is expected to play a significant role early on without Kamara in the lineup. The Saints are once again looking for help in the backfield as 24-year-old Eno Benjamin ruptured his Achilles tendon less than 24 hours after Kamara's suspension was handed down. And they were looking at Eno Benjamin as being that guy who can hold it down to Alvin come back, because with him, they felt that they will be able to continue to run all the packages that they run with Alvin Kamara. So prior to free agent, Hunt played, of course, in Cleveland in 19. His best season with the Browns was in 2020, where he rushed for 841 yards on the ground. Hunt exploded on the scene during his rookie year with the Chiefs in 17 when he led the league with 1,327 yards. All right, so that'll definitely be a major upgrade if they can get him in here, man. Let me see. And also, Most recently, the Saints also brought in former Cowboy linebacker Anthony Barr. Barr is 31. I believe he just turned 31. Last season, he played in 8 games until he suffered a hamstring injury, and he sat out for 3 games before returning. However, Dallas declined to bring him back for another season. Taken 9th overall in the first round by the Vikings in 14, Barr made the Pro Bowl 4 times in his career. His most recent Pro Bowl season was in 2018. So Anthony Barr and Kareem Hunt are in town, are visiting with the Saints this evening. Hopefully, family, we can wake up to some good news that both of these gentlemen have signed on the dotted line. I would be highly disappointed if the Saints were to let both of them just leave town without getting a deal done without either one of them. I would be highly disappointed. Now, other news. This is it. Update on Saints wide receiver Rashid Shaheed. This courtesy of our brother Bob Rose. This was just 3 hours ago. Some bad news for Saints wide receiver Rashid Shaheed on the injury front, but with an encouraging twist. Here we go. New Orleans coach Dennis Allen announced on Monday that he expects several starters to see action in Sunday's preseason opener against the Kansas City Chiefs. One player who won't see the field will be wide receiver Rashid Shaheed. The second-year wideout left practice over the weekend with a groin injury. Allen stated that at the time he didn't believe the injury was serious. However, Brooke Kershaw and Nick Underhill reported on Monday that Shaheed will be sidelined for a few weeks. Shaheed, who turns 25 on August the 31st, was the biggest surprise on the Saints roster in 2022. Undrafted from Weber State, he made the practice squad after a strong training camp. Was it a strong training camp? Bob, I believe last year he was hurt most of the training camp, if I'm not mistaken. He was promoted to the active roster in week 6 against the Bengals after a season-ending injury to Deontay Hardy. With his first offensive touch in the NFL, all he did was take it 44 yards against the Bengals for a touchdown. His second offensive touch resulted in a 53-yard touchdown against Arizona the following week. Expected to take Hardy's place as the primary kick and punt returner, Shaheed became a bigger part of the offense down the stretch. So Rashid Shaheed's injury, family, listen, they go sit him, and he should be ready for the regular season opener, which I think is good. I see nothing wrong with, listen, let him rest, let him heal. Demario Davis, there's no need to rush the starters back, man. We know what they can do. So let's go get as healthy as we can. Now, as far as Anthony Barr's contract situation, last year with Dallas, his base salary was $1,250,000. His signing bonus was $500,000. His cap, let's see. So his cap hit was $911,764. But last year with Dallas, his base salary was just 1.25. So 1,250,000. And right now the Saints family are sitting. I think the Saints cap. I think the Saints have around 13 million, I believe. Let's take a look at the updated cap tracker. All right. Where we at? All right, right now. So right now, family, the Saints seem to have about 9 million, just under $10 million left. Saints seem to have 9,820,000. Yeah, they have $9 million in cap space. So they definitely could get Anthony Barr in. They definitely could get Kareem Hunt in. Right now, the team with the most money, man, is the Chicago Bears. They got 27 million. Arizona's at 24 million. The Cowboys are sitting real good. They got cap space, $22 million. NFC South brother and the Carolina Panthers sitting at 20 million in cap space. Followed by the Bengals, the Colts at 18, the Patriots at 9, and the Browns round out the top 10 in cap space in the league with 14 million. So the Saints definitely could fit Anthony Barr and Kareem Hunt in if that's what they choose. Hopefully, the visit goes well, the medicals are good, the workouts are good, and this is where they want to sign. And both parties are able to come to an agreement, family. So, look, family, I want to thank everybody for joining me tonight. We got Derek. Derek L., how you doing? Come on in. Yeah, if y'all don't know, before we get out of here, once again, we go recap. We started the countdown. Our top 30 Saints players, defensive players of all times, countdown. And if you missed it, family, I'm gonna play it. Here we go.
That was a good list. Yeah.
Top 30 Saints players of all time. Number 30, number 24. All right, family. So again,
yeah, you're right.
That was our top 30 countdown. Number 30, we're going from 30 to 24. He's in the house. OG, what's going on, Jerry?
What up, dog? 17. What up, JT?
Hey, where you at there, Jerry? All right.
Yeah.
What's going on tonight?
Just got home. I had a drumming gig tonight, but I'm here.
Okay. I appreciate it as always, man.
You know I gotta come by and show some love, dog.
Yes, sir, man. How was your weekend, my brother?
Man, it was good, brother.
That's good.
How was y'all's?
It went good, man. Stoner, OG Stoner.
OG,
come on in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
All I know is I'm ready for Sunday, bro.
Yeah, me too.
Game week.
Yeah,
yes, indeed.
Sit back, but listen, again, sit back, relax, put your feet up, grab a drink, and remember, it's preseason. Don't y'all crazy ass. Hold on. Don't y'all crazy ass come on here Sunday on no rants and everything about no preseason.
I'm telling y'all.
I'm telling y'all now, I'm gonna kick y'all ass out. I love y'all, man. Don't y'all do that. Don't y'all do that.
I gotta share this real quick. Just yes, we know it's preseason. I get it, and we don't get too excited about it. But just seeing our favorite team on that football field again and showing us what they do best, that makes every football fan happy.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
That's the main thing. Seeing your favorite team on that football field, showing you what they got.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
All right. Jeffrey says, Jerry, you're a drummer. I've been playing for over 20 years.
Oh, good for you, Jeffrey. You've been playing longer than me. I almost got you beat. You might as well say 20. Right at 20 some plus years.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, fam. Got some more notes from the day's camp. Lonnie Johnson had an excellent interception in the red zone. The quarterback was Jameis Winston. It was all Lonnie on this one, so a great play. A young man we've been talking about, my dog calls Lynn Bowden, had a run on a quick hitch on the left hash. It was thrown by Jameis Winston. He was covered by Lonnie Johnson, and his break on the just says that Johnson's break on the ball was unbelievable, and he was able to step in front of the pass and pick it off on the goal line. Now that was the only turnover today the defense forced, and it was by Lonnie Johnson, and it was in the red zone. But other than that, man, the offense looked good today in the 2-minute drill and in the red zone. All right. And Derek Carr, as of now, has not yet missed or has not yet turned the ball over in 7-on-7 drills or 1-on-1. drills, by the way. So Derek Carr is having a good camp, family. All right. The second team defense had a third down stop on Winston in the second team. Let's see, which resulted in a 47-yard field goal that was missed. It was a rough day. Now, here's the guy, family. A lot of us thought that this kid was going to make the team. Everyone got kind of excited about him. He had his best season with Derek Carr, but this really ain't been a good camp for him, man. It was a rough day for Brian Edwards. Several dead plays in one-on-ones. Rarely happens. Didn't really get another opportunity after that. So he's not been looking good in camp, family. And again, I don't know if it's something personal going on in a young man's life right now, but it's not looking good for him, man. Of course, Chris Olave just done Chris Olave things. He made a catch in the end zone, and he was covered by Alontae Taylor. The ball was high. He caught the ball, held it over his head, got both feet down for the touchdown. So listen, Chris Olave still growing. Carl Granderson had a big pass rush, went on Trevor Penning to throw Williams. The O-line did look better today, though, fam. The O-line did look better, but it was on this particular play, Carl Granderson got the best of Trevor Penning. Let's see what else we have. And that's about it right now, I think, family.
And
again,
Doc.
Yes, sir.
I was hearing some news earlier about Rashid said he gonna be missed for a few weeks.
Yeah.
But I heard they say that he predicted he gonna play still gonna play week 1 when they host Tennessee.
Right, that's all matters.
Yep. So I don't blame Shaheed for sitting out for practices and sitting out preseason and letting them get ready for the September the 10th.
Yeah, the Saints are being smart. They're being wise, man. They know what they have there. And personally, if he's not ready for week 1, I don't care. Just let him sit till he's ready.
There you go.
Just let him sit till he's ready. We got enough depth on this team.
But I don't know if y'all touched up on Kareem Hunt and
Yeah, we did. Barr. Yes, sir. What's your thoughts? What's your thoughts on those possible 2 additions?
I only got 3 words, dog. Sign them up. Sign both of them.
Right.
Because as you heard, Benjamin is out for the rest of the for the season.
Right.
Weekend. So yeah, go on ahead and lock. They just said Hunt was coming in Tuesday for a visit. Well, you're gonna be bored in the visit if the Saints sign him. Because we need an extra running back. Because with Kamara being out for 3 games, and Williams and likely Miller go carry that load. You need another back to help out.
But this is not just any other back. This is the former Russian leader of the National Football League. He was part of one of the best 1-2 punches in Cleveland.
Yeah, I know with Nick Chubb. Yeah,
with him and Chubb, and if the Saints are able to bring him on board, and then Elvin comes back, now you have Hunt, Elvin, Williams, Kendre Miller, still got Taysom Hill. Man,
5 running backs.
Hey, but the skill sets of Alvin Kamara over helps to me alleviate some of that tension with we got now all of a sudden we have too many running backs. I'd rather have too many running backs of being caught like we were the last few years without enough. You know what I'm saying? Now we can have 3. We go 3 deep. Elvin comes back, that's 4 deep. Then again, you can put Elvin out, split Elvin out. Matchup problems. You got Elvin, Olave, Micah Thomas, Juwan Johnson. Williams in the backfield, Hunt in the backfield. But the thing is going to be this. It's all going to come down to humility, man. Are you a me player or are you a team player? If you're a me player, you coming to the wrong team.
You're a team player.
Williams is here. Miller is here. Elvin would be back to do his thing. You have to be You have to be a team player.
You have to.
So if Kareem Hunt's coming, he has to understand. You're not gonna be just like you shared the backfield with Chubb in Cleveland. You gonna have to share the backfield here with Miller.
You have to
with Williams and Elvin when he comes back. Or do him and the Saints and his agent just say, hey, we just here for till Elvin comes back. I don't think being the type of the player I don't think he's coming here just for to settle for that, knowing he's going to be released once Elvin comes back. He can go anywhere. I'm sure he can go somewhere else and be if not the running back, definitely running back 2, backup running back by committee now. No one team right now deals with one running back, and we all know this.
Yep.
You know, you go in the camera, man.
And like you said, dog. I mean, if you a team player, you qualify. This ain't about me. It's about the teamwork. Like they always say, teamwork make the dream work. And if you got that team player mentality, go ahead and lock him up. Go ahead and lock the brother up. What you think, JT? No, Dolph, you muted. JT, you muted.
There we go. JT.
Yeah, I think you still muted.
Okay, JT.
But you heard what I was saying, Dolph?
Yeah, I heard you. I heard what you were saying, bro.
Yeah,
I heard what you were saying. So most definitely, man. Most definitely. And again, I would love to wake up tomorrow morning hearing that these two gentlemen have signed and will be on the practice field tomorrow.
Yep.
And I would love to hear that.
Right.
Right.
Because sometimes these things happen after midnight while we sleep.
Right.
You never know when you get that breaking news along.
Right. And like I said, Kareem Hunt is not going to get on the plane and fly all the way to New Orleans if he was not really interested in the possibility of signing with the New Orleans Saints. Yeah. They could have discussed over the phone. Listen, we're looking for someone just to come in for the time Elvin's going to be out. We just lost Eno Benjamin. But when Elvin comes back, I'm sure they had those discussions, man, before he got on the plane. And I'm sure tonight they're going to discuss even further the vision the Saints have for him. And also the Saints are going to want to hear from him, how he sees himself, how he sees himself being most useful as a player and as a member of the team. So those will be some areas to keep a lookout on, man. But again, like you said, just keep your notifications on. And any moment tonight, maybe we'll get that alert. You know what I'm saying? Breaking news, man. And matter of fact, speaking of breaking news, it was spoken of today on NFL Network. It was broke by what's the guy's name over at Breaking Man? There you go. What's his name, man? Right there, Jerry. What's his name, Jerry? Oh, it's breaking news. Oh, it's breaking news right there in the middle.
I know you're talking about.
Yeah, I can't. Family, help me out, man. I can't call the name right now.
Ian.
Jogi?
Yeah, Ian Rappaport.
Yeah, Ian Rappaport.
Yeah, Ian Rappaport that Hunt will be in town tonight visiting with the Saints. All right, Tracy, the cap space looking like. All right, let me go back to the cap space, family. Let's see.
Daddy.
What's up, buddy?
Dad.
All right. Say what's up, Mike.
What's up?
What's good, man? Oh yeah, I heard you had a birthday last month. How did it go?
Good.
Awesome. Heard
right.
you made the big 6. I heard.
Mm-hmm.
Well, all right. How's it feel?
How does it feel to be 6?
Good.
Feel good to be 6.
Feel real good. I hear you.
Never forget to be bigger than my daddy.
You ain't bigger than me yet, bro.
I got you, brother. I got you.
Bigger than you.
Princess Lewis, how you doing? Come on in.
Hey, Princess, yeah, JT probably sleep.
I'm woke again.
Yeah, JT done woke up.
Yeah, I done woke up.
Oh Lord, JT, it's alive. It's
I
alive.
was look, Dolph, I'm sitting up here
JT
and
is
y'all
alive.
had put me to sleep.
Master Monster's alive.
Gotcha.
I couldn't believe I went out like that.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, what JT at sleep? All right. Hey, Trey. Trey. I know Trey wanted to. I'm getting that up for you right now, Trey. The current cap space, man. Let me get that up for you.
Yes, indeed.
Yep. But as Dolph stated earlier, it's don't get too excited. I mean, Who Dat Nation? I know football is back, but it's just I put it like this: preseason is like the extended version of training camp.
Right.
That's all it is. I mean, you're just facing another team and not your teammates.
Yeah.
So I mean, then you got the Chiefs this coming Sunday. Then you got joint practices with the Los Angeles Chargers in California.
Mm-hmm.
They play them on the 20th. And then you got another joint practice with the Houston Texans because
we got to play them.
7th.
Yeah, we got to play them too.
There you go, Trey. So right now, fam, we're sitting at Saints have $9,820,290.
That's salary cap right now.
Right, yeah. That's the this courtesy of Sport Track. So the Saints roughly just a tad under 10 million left. So they can definitely fit in Keem Hunt and Ball and Anthony Ball. So, but yeah, that's what they are right now. That's the cap space, family. So again, they have the money, family. They have the money.
But like you said, Dolph, they wouldn't have been on the plane and came out here if they didn't think.
That's right. Yeah.
That's right.
Trey said, JT put their loudspeaker on me.
Hey Trey, I told you JT got that. He got that surround system. He got that big time surround system.
He got that Bose in there, man. JT got that Bose in there,
either his Bose or JBL.
Yeah, the JBL in there. You know
that's some big times.
Oh man.
All right, family.
Yeah, man.
All right, family. Before we get out of here, once again,
bring it.
Top 30 defensive players of all time. We started the countdown. Number 30, Tommy Myers.
Okay.
Number 29
Sterling Moore.
Was Sterling Moore.
Gene Atkins.
Number 28, Mean Gene Atkins.
Mean Gene.
Scott Shanley.
Scott Shanley.
Mm-hmm.
Number 26,
Doug
Atkins. I believe none of us on here saw him play. Maybe JT did, but I didn't. All right. Number 25, Mo Fields. I think Mo Fields is a very underrated member of the New Orleans. Fields was a good player when he was here, man. He was a good player. Made the Pro Bowl as a Saint, too. All right. Number 24, the great Dave Wayman. So that we down 24. Thursday, we will count down from 23 to 16.
All right.
So Jerry, what you think about the list so far, my brother? Anybody
I like it,
on
bro.
the list?
To 60.
Like I said, some of these players that you just showed me that I don't know about. Only one I know about is Scott Shanley. I do know him, but the other ones I don't know.
Gotcha.
But it's a nice list.
Gotcha. All right, family. Look, we about to get ready to get on out of here. I want to thank everybody for joining me. I know it's not our regular night. But man, I want to thank y'all for y'all support, family. Listen, we do now have super chats, family. So listen, thank y'all, man. Come on, support the channel, support the work. We appreciate y'all as always.
Yeah.
Before we get out of here, Kai, the great, come on in. What's going on, Kai?
Yeah.
You been my bad, my bro. Ring the bell, bro. You can blow the horn, bro. You got to blow the horn too. You text your boy like, "Dolph, I'm at the door, baby. Let me in." I got you, man.
Indeed.
I got you.
And Dolph, before we get out of here,
yes, sir.
Once again, I want to give a big special shout out to the Godfather,
yes,
Big
sir.
Q of the Pro Media Network.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And
Godfather.
To remind everybody, Who That Nation United Thursday. Don't forget, mark it down, set your reminders.
Yes.
And it all starts off with the Know the Bros.
We like that.
Followed by the one and only Hoodie Juby.
Hoodie
Juby. And then you coaching myself and you, family. We close out Who That Nation Thursdays on the Keeping It Real Who That Sports podcast.
Come on in.
Gonna be a great show. Hope everybody's able to be in attendance, man. Listen, again, shout out to the PRO Media Network, the Big Q, and all the family members over there again for allowing us to be on their platform. We thank them for that. But also, family, if it's your first time, go to the Know the Bros channel. Go subscribe. Go subscribe to Hoodie Drew. And of course, come subscribe to the Keeping It Real Who That Sports podcast. Everybody does a great job, man. It's wall-to-wall Saints coverage. We gonna be lit. It's gonna be energized. And listen, we might be talking about Kareem Hunt and Anthony Barr, the newest members of the New Orleans Saints. So with that being said, family, again, I want to thank everybody for joining us. I'm Dolph 17. He's JT.
Yes, sir.
Jerry, but we call him Uncle Jerry.
Holla.
And y'all already know when we get out of here. Love and Who That?
Who that?
See everybody Thursday.
Come on in. Sports Network.
Come on in. Say Who That, Mike?
Who
There
Who
you go.
that?
Who That? We out. Keeping It Real Who That Sports Pod. Legendary Coach Rod. Dolph 17. Let's rock. Who that? Boss kick. Black and gold. Let's go. First and goal from the one. Best believe we go punch. Punching in. Get them punch. With them Saints. Watch us march. Down the field. Down your throat. Keeping it real. Who that sports? Breaking news. Interviews. Open lines just for you. Call in. Join in. Pale Nation. Just win. B.I. Mount Zion, Coach Green, oh my, CJ, JV, Trick or Trade, Jose. Keep it real, baby. Keep it real, baby. Keep it real, baby.